The Triple Alliance. The widely publicized reception of Akal Takht Jethedar Gurdal Singh Ajnoha in July 1981, organized jointly by Gurcharan Singh Tora's only supporter in the USA, Yogi Bhajan, the loud-mouthed Tantric Bhagavan of the American Sikhs of 3HO, and Giani Zail Singh's supporters in overseas Congress, was a revival of the old Triple Alliance of Zail Singh, Gurcharan Singh Tora, and Yogi Bhajan, which had a tremendous nuisance value in creating dissensions, infights, and conflicts in the Sikh community. For quite obvious reasons, the function was boycotted by both Sikh temples of New York and the major Sikh organizations and societies of Boston, Washington, and New Jersey. The near-empty hall for booking, of which Yogi Bhajan had spent $50,000, was packed by American Tantric Sikhs of 3HO. Even this amount was too small for the big game of exploiting the person and prestige of Akal Takht through its Jethedar, Singh Sahib Gurdal Singh Ajnoha. Even the head Granthi of Southall Gurdwara, Giani Gurdeep Singh, who was earlier head Granthi of Gurdwara Sisganj, Delhi, did not attend the function. The function started with chaotic pandemonium and fistfight, which, with the Akal Takht Jethedar sitting mum and helpless, was shown on the American TV. Neither the Jethedar Akal Takht nor responsible Sikh leaders and intellectuals have learnt anything from this humiliation abroad, which is a grim pointer to the feelings and sentiments of the Sikhs of the USA and Canada towards G.S. Tora and Yogi Bhajan. There was no Akali Dal in the USA, but it was created by garlanding two enthusiastic Sikhs in Yuba City and nominating them as president and secretary. There was another garlanding ceremony of Dr. Amarjit Singh Ahluwalia on the East Coast, favorably inclined towards overseas Congress. The Sikh community throughout the USA resented this imposition of Akali leaders through political swayamvara garlanding ceremony. At the New York ceremony was also present a special representative of Zail Singh, Mr. G.S. Chawla, briefly but succinctly summed up the Triple Alliance's plan, saying, "It is not yet known whether Mr. Zail Singh has taken the Prime Minister's permission before sending his special assistant, and how the expenditure of his visit was accounted for. The special assistant knew Mr. Amarjit Singh Ahluwalia, one of the supporters of Akalis in America. The object of the special assistant was to find out the activities of Akali leaders in the U.S. through this source. Mr. G.S. Tora, president of the SGPC, and Jethedar Gurdal Singh Ajnoha were in the USA at the time. They were present at the first Akali Dal meeting held in New York on July 12th of 1981. Besides Mr. Ahluwalia, others present at the meeting included Mr. Ganga Singh Dhillon, Dr. Jagjit Singh, and two Sikhs from Canada. Mr. Zail Singh is now planning to visit the UK, the US, and Canada next month, January 1982. He will be accompanied by one of his jobless hangers-on, who has been appointed General Secretary of the National Integration Committee by Mr. Zail Singh. There is a feeling that he will be ineffective. Mr. Zail Singh's another protege, who is going to accompany him, is no better." End quote. Giani Zail Singh's clumsily organized tours to the USA and Canada for the proposed redemptions of the Sikh centers abroad failed miserably. It is strange that on one hand the Congress leaders are advocating that religion and politics should not be mixed up, yet their own home minister had used religious cultists like Yogi Bhajan and Janus-headed Akalis, canonized by Gurcharan Singh Toras abroad for their own political ends. Yogi Bhajan and his cult followers condoled the death of Giani Zail Singh in glowing terms like true sycophants. Quote, "As the president of the people, it is a great loss to the Sikh nation and to Mother India. His unceasing efforts to serve mankind made a significant contribution to make India a better place to live for all people. In the spirit of our dear friend, he was an example to his comrades, patriot to his country, and a most beloved humanitarian to the people. The Sri Singh Sahib and Sikh Dharma of the West are deeply saddened by the serious loss. We salute this man who led India into peace, grace, and gave equality, justice, honor, and excellence to the people." And the citation for that is from the Indian Journal of the December 30th, 1994 edition, which also included a photograph. In spite of miserable failures in the political as well as religious fields and the death of Giani Singh Zail Singh, Gurcharan Singh Tora, and even Yogi Bhajan, the Triple Alliance combination is active in India as well as overseas. Only the actors have changed. Giani Zail Singh has been replaced by Sardar Trilochan Singh, and Gurcharan Singh Tora was being represented by Professor Manjit Singh, former Jethedar of Akal Takht Sahib, and Tora's loyalists in the SGPC. The role of Professor Manjit Singh shall be dealt separately, but one incident involving him is a part of this subject matter, and hence reported here. In May through June of 1995, Professor Manjit Singh, during his visit to the UK and the US and Canada, sponsored by Yogi Bhajan, met the Khalistan leader Dr. Jagjit Singh Chahun, along with Yogi Bhajan, and reprimanded him for his so-called Khalistan activities motivated at amassing wealth. It is strange that Yogi Bhajan had financed the trips of the Jethedar of Akal Takht, whom he had dubbed as senseless and brainless and a criminal of the Panth. In two poems in his book Furman Khalsa, Poems to Live By, quoted in this book on pages 236 through 237. The widespread receptions arranged and organized by government for Yogi Bhajan and his cult followers, its extensive coverage of the Indian press, and Prime Minister Narasimha Rao's regrets to Yogi Bhajan on curbs on foreign Sikhs to visit the historical Sikh shrine Harmandir Sahib Golden Temple are valid proofs of the continuation of the Triple Alliance. And then previously it gives extensive notes here, and I'm not going to read those, but hopefully you'll buy this and you'll be able to read these notes. Actually, I am just going to read these. So, note 14. Takht chief reprimands Chauhan from the Tribune in Chandigarh of June 6, 1995. The news was circulated from Amritsar, and its audio cassette was also advertised to show the Indian government that Professor Manjit Singh, former Jethedar of Akal Takht, is an anti-Khalistan globetrotter and preacher, and Yogi Bhajan is the man behind the show, serving the interests of the Indian government, although his links with Sardar Ganga Singh Dhillon dates back to 1974. No Indian paper reported the anti-Sikh activities of Professor Manjit Singh in connivance with Yogi Bhajan, reported in this book. But this news was prominently splashed. But like a clever politician, Yogi Bhajan photographed himself with Sant Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale and published it on his Baisakhi greeting card in 1994, 10 years after the death of Saint Jarnail Singh. Note 15. Daily Ajit from Jalandhar, March 23, 1993. Report on reception of Yogi Bhajan by National Institute of Punjab Studies. President by Dr. Karan Singh, a Congress leader. Part 2. Yogi Bhajan's political sermons on solving the Punjab problem, reported in the Tribune Chandigarh of March 17, 1993, March 18, 1993. Reception by Municipal Corporation Amritsar, presided by Mr. Umrao Singh, Congress Minister. The Hindustan Times, New Delhi, March 19, 1993. Daily Ajit, Jalandhar, March 18, 1993. So, there's a lot of details in that chapter and notes, a lot of sort of insider political information and names. And I know it can seem a little dry and boring, maybe, but I think that it's just such good information. It shows the pattern of what was happening, who was supporting whom and why. Financial motivations were obviously the main drive there by Yogi Bhajan. That's the main point. So, so hang on, hang with me. I know there's a lot. This book is long, and I'm making these videos in little short chunks. So hopefully you will continue to listen and learn about what was happening at this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop there. And I think it's interesting to, this is just my own commentary, it's interesting to see that important leaders at that time were actively fighting against 3HO and Yogi Bhajan, and they were doing that. But now I don't really see that happening, so I'm just wondering, like, why did they stop? Because this group is just as powerful, if not more financially powerful now than it was then. So I would just hope that more people would be more outspoken against this 3HO Sikh Dharma International group again. So more tomorrow.